It's coming up to 6 a.m. on 9 and 9 now, our top stories. Today, a horror night on Sydney roads. A man killed and 5 others, including toddlers, pulled from a wreck in the city's west.
Bowser Hunger Games, the PM's new plan to keep fuel flowing as the clocks tick on Donald Trump's deadline for Iran.
The wild moment truckies fight off armed carjackers at a Melbourne service station. The manhunt happening now.
Andrew breaks cover, the former prince spotted for the first time since his bombshell arrest.
It's official why Brisbane won't host a test match for the first time in 50 years.
Plus the holiday state, how Queensland is winning over visitors like never before.
And the great Dunny Hunt. We're live to the search for Australia's top drones. Today, Monday the 23rd of March 2026.
From 9 News, this is your news today.
Good morning, everyone. This is your news today, streaming on 9 Now and YouTube. 2 buildings suddenly collapse after a gas explosion in Turkey. Plus, Prince William reveals his true feelings about religion. And move over Tony Hawk, a fearless corgi, shows off his skateboarding skills.
He's got the moves, doesn't he? Well, first up, Iran has dismissed Donald Trump's ultimatum to open the Strait of Hormuz or have its electricity plants blown up. Let's go live to Washington correspondent Lauren Tomazi. Lauren, good morning to you.
Sarah, Iran has today issued an ominous threat to the world, declaring it will be the one to decide when and how this war will end, declaring it will indefinitely close the Strait of Hormuz if Donald Trump decides to make good on his threat to blow up power plants across Iran. The US president has put a 48-hour deadline on Iran today. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu weighing in, saying Iran is trying to blackmail the entire world, Sarah.
Thank you, Lauren.
Anthony Albanese has phoned in for Asia's help to boost fuel supplies. Let's go live to Connor McGovern in Canberra. Connor.
Well, Anthony Albanese, he's been hitting the phones, calling on our closest trading partners, Carl, to make sure oil keeps flowing into Australia. The PM's message to Singapore, South Korea, Malaysia, Japan: we've always been a reliable trading partner. It's now your turn to step up. And supply from the Middle East is expected to become more unreliable the longer this war goes on. 6 tankers bound for Australia have now been cancelled. To keep as much fuel in stock as possible, Aussies are being urged to drive slower, avoid air travel and to work from home. Big business unhappy with that last warning. Carl.
Connor, thank you.
Immigration agents will be deployed to airports across the United States to assist with security screening as a partial government shutdown leaves several airports across the country short-staffed. These are some of the hours-long queues travellers are enduring right now. Lawmakers have spent the past month negotiating a temporary funding fix for Homeland Security.
US Today Show co-host Savannah Guthrie and her siblings say they are desperately asking the community for renewed attention in the search for their missing mother, Nancy. They added no detail is too small, it may be the key. The family is asking locals in Arizona to search through any camera footage or text messages that may now hold significance. It's now been 7 weeks since the 84-year-old was last seen alive. It is a race against time for rescue crews in Turkey, with one person remaining trapped under rubble in Istanbul after a gas explosion brought down 2 buildings. So far, 8 people have been recovered and taken to hospital. Hawaii's Oahu Island has been battered by the largest flooding it's seen in 2 decades. Crews have been out rescuing hundreds of residents, with thousands issued evacuation orders, among them actor Jason Momoa.
Power went off. We're safe for now, but there's a lot of people who aren't. So, send all our love, and we're just all. North Shore's pretty gnarly right now, so just love and hopefully everyone's safe and getting out and get together and figure out how we help everyone.
An estimated $1.5 billion in damage has been caused by back-to-back seasonal storms.
2 men are on the run this morning after allegedly attempting to steal a truck, with the delivery driver fighting back. Let's go live now to Christina Hearn in Melbourne. Chris.
Sarah, this all started when those 2 men allegedly racially abused that truck driver and then demanded the keys to his truck. But that delivery driver instead fought back. And that sparked this wild brawl at the petrol station in Scoresby. A co-worker of that truck driver has joined in. Those two alleged offenders retreated to a red car, one weirdly pulling out a guitar, but that is when the truck driver has used a spirit level to rain more blows down on him. Victoria Police say they're still investigating. Sarah.
Chris, thank you. British American Tobacco says it may have to quit the Australian market due to the illicit tobacco wars. The CEO calling on the Prime Minister to step up, saying a reduction in the excise is needed, while claiming 75% of our market was now illegal.
Andrew Mountbatten Windsor has been seen for the first time since his arrest last month over links to Jeffrey Epstein. Let's go live to Europe correspondent Mimi Becker in London. Mimi.
The former prince was photographed out walking his dogs at Sandringham Estate in Norfolk, and it is the first time that he's been seen since his arrest on his 66th birthday last month. He was taken into custody on suspicion of misconduct in public office, and it's the first time that he's been out and about. He was there with security guards as well. In other royal news, we've had an update from Prince William on his quiet faith and his commitment to the Church of England. Sources close to the prince say he understands his role in the Church of England, and they want it to be a new line in the sand as the new Archbishop will be installed this week. Carl.
Mimi, thank you. It's been reported Sarah Ferguson has discussed the possibility of cloning the late Queen Elizabeth's beloved corgis for a television show. The Sun today reports the former Duchess has been in talks with Hollywood executives, finding herself needing to make the money.
More than half of Australian companies think 1 in 5 jobs will be lost within 2 years due to the take-up of artificial intelligence. The survey by Mercer also found 100% of HR managers believe there will be layoffs as a result of AI, as businesses focus on reskilling and redeployment. 24/7 public transport could become more common in Sydney after a successful trial over the Mardi Gras weekend. Passenger numbers on the city's metro jumped 41%, with services running every 20 minutes between 2 and 5 a.m. The Transport Minister says work is now underway for similar future rollouts to support Sydney's nighttime economy. It is official, Queensland is the best place to holiday in the country. 2.4 million international tourists visited the Sunshine State in 2025. That's a 9.8% improvement. Kiwis make up the biggest market, with more than 500,000 making the trip. But it was visitors from China who spent the most, forking out $1.3 billion in the state.
Well, we have more corgi news for you now, and while most dogs stick to chasing balls or snoozing in the sun, one fearless corgi in Japan has taken things to a whole new level. Look at him go.
That's unbelievable. Videos of the tiny daredevil shredding down ramps and carving over stairs have gone viral, with the pup showing zero fear on his skateboard. Look at him.
Wow, he's got the moves.
Fans online are now joking he's basically the Tony Hawk of corgis, just with much shorter legs.
I like that he's chosen the stairs instead of that smooth, flat section, because he knows that would have been a bit too fast for him.
Just loves it.
The need for speed.
Yeah, he's just a danger mouse.
I'm here for it. More corgi
A lot of
news.
corgi news, yeah.
There is a bit around.
Taking a look at the weather now across the country. A wet start to the working week for Brizzy, Sydney and Hobart.
Canberra, Melbourne and Perth will be partly cloudy, while Adelaide can expect a mostly sunny Monday.